What's going on, homeboy? RaJuRrealdeepkool coming at you. I hope this camera is clear, but this phone is clear because I'm just using the hotspot off of my cell phone. So I'm not sure it's going to be clear or not. Hopefully it is. It looks clear right here for me. It might not be clear for you. I did a video trying to do like a pre-recorded video, but I couldn't switch it back. I show you guys the cage. So I had to start all over again, got rid of that, and now I'm doing this live. I want to thank the Heavenly for the opportunity to be able to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well and hanging in there and doing the best you can. This is a live video, and basically what I'm doing is I'm going to talk about my fragrance, which has sat back and maturated now a little bit after a couple days in my dresser drawer. So my man said, put it in a dark drawer. I'm like, all right, cool. Because that's what they said is sit and sip, which is January 18th. Heaven willing, next check us out. Right now, there's 10 seats reserved. I need to let her know if more people coming. Other than that, you're going to be standing up. So if you want to RSVP and let me know that you're going to make it for sure, let me know. And look it up. It's on Main Street in Lansdale, PA. Look up Scent and Sip. And it's going to be a really, really nice time. And that's where I made my juice, RaJuRrealdeepkool Let It Flow. And we're going to re-examine this again today because I can tell you already, I already smelled it. And now it is much more sweeter than what it was when I first made it. And I done went through this bottle a little bit because I've been giving out some to people too. But the Immortelle and the amber and the vanilla is really starting to kick in here with this leather and the tobacco, the incense, and the bourbon. It's really starting to really make itself known. So what I want to see it do today, and I'm going to spray it. This nozzle is so big. I mean, this sprays out so much. And I'm going to go to Bloomingdale's to look at this new Joe Malone fragrances that they got out. I might pick up a 230 mils from there. So we're going to spray this on to see if we get some compliments. RaJuRrealdeepkool Leather Flow. Again, main notes in this fragrance is leather, tobacco, and Immortelle. That's the main notes right there. I put the most of that in there. Then I probably put some incense, amber, bourbon, and incense, amber, bourbon. Yeah, that's what it is. Those 6 things. So that's what's in this juice. And right now, I'll say you can tell the sweetness. You see the oil is really high on this, and that's what we're doing. I'll spray some of my clothes. We'll see if I get some, compliments while I'm in Bloomingdale's when I go check out the Joe Malone's. But now I've talked about Roger's other flow. Let's talk about the cage. So basically what had happened was, I got up this morning, and I can't stand dust, man, but our environment is littered with dust, man. And I'm going to keep it real with you. When they spray the sky, all this stuff turns to dust, and it comes down to our homes. We breathe it, man. I'm going to see about give me a freaking air purifier, man, because it's crazy. All this dust. I mean, if you look around your house and see all that dust, you're breathing all that dust. So I said, well, I looked around. I saw a little dust. I saw some dust on the cage and some dust inside the cage. So I was howling the twinkle toes. I said, well, I was dusting the top. And I was like, I ain't gonna dust. And I was taking some stuff out to do something. I was like, I ain't dusting this whole cage. Next thing you know, I end up redecorating the cage and redusting the cage. So I just got finished doing the glass. And now I decided, since I've done that, I am going to introduce you guys to my fragrance collection. So I can tell you now I have somewhere around 400 bottles, I think now. Maybe 350 bottles, but I have about 400 fragrances because not all of the fragrances that I have are in a bottle. And I'm not talking about samples either. I'm talking about some of them are in small bottles, some of them in bigger bottles. When I mean bottles, I'm talking about full size, kind of 30 mil to 100 mil. And then I got smaller bottles. I have some oils. Well, I only have one oil, which is the Nord 29. I don't count that as a bottle, but it is a fragrance. So roughly I have about 400 fragrances, but I have about 300 something bottles. So without further ado, let's go check them out real quick. And I'm going to be out of here so I can make it to Bloomingdale's and see what's popping. On the with the new Joe Malone's. And when I get there, I'll turn the camera back on for you guys with the other phone, and y'all can check it out yourself, all right? So let's start it. And again, thank you guys. Check out my webpage, www.RaJuR. Really look to the first single that's going to really hit the market, probably sometime in February, is going to be our new single featuring Felicia Wilkins, and that will be Someone Special. and we're going to try to promote that bad boy, and that's going to use that to catapult the CD into Grammy status. That's how we do it. That's what we get some juices. Hey, why not? Let's go. Flip the camera around, fade out, and let's go. So I like to call my cage from right to left 1, 2, and 3 because when I first got the cage, this is the first one that's never moved. As you see, it's a different color. This is the first one I bought. Then all the ones I bought was brownish. And I'm not changing it because that means this cage was a special cage. This was my first cage I got. So since it was my first cage, I'm not touching it. As you see, I got a wrap around to keep the light out of my cage. And also got a cover over there that I put on the front of my cage when I want to funnel. And I'll probably do that when I end. So basically, I have a top. I found this in a thrift store. I'm like, I'm going to put all my hot stuff up here in the top, which not necessarily so, but all the prettiest bad boys I'll put up here in the top cage. Let me see if I can supply some more light to you so you probably see a little bit more. And I'll turn this lamp around. There you go. So basically up here I have Killian's. Hold on, if I tearing everything up. I don't know why I even locked it down like that. Up top I have all my Killian's up there. Last time somebody saw my picture, I don't have to play that game. I know what I have. So if I want to put the Sephora Killian's up there, they go Killian's. It's all Killian up there, including the cool Killian's, which are very nice if you ask me. And here's my other Killian stuff down here. My Cofrets, aside from, aside from, you know what I mean? Try to get in on there. But yeah, there's my other Killian's too. I mean, they basically the samples and stuff like that. Okay? But here's my Killian shelf on the top of my walnut cage right here. Then down here we have the eggs. So we have Cypress Shade, Oud Crop 2016. There we have Tulu by Armand James Delight. So those are my 4 eggs that I have. And you guys see I don't like odd numbers except for 1. So usually if I get 3 something, I got to get something else. I don't have to, but I do. We have Capriccio right there, Leilani. We have El Ex Anijo, Oud Vindum. And then over here we have, of course, Vivace and Allegro. So those are the prettiest. They look real pretty, you know what I mean? So that's why I keep them up there. Next! Oh, those are the spouts. Just in case you're refilling, these are the Killian spouts. So if you want to refill your refill jars that'll be inside here, your refill bottles that go inside here, you use your, right there. I see a little dust I missed too. I'll get that one day. Got my little zoologist tubes here. There's no zoologists in there. I gave most of them to my man. He wanted to smell them. So I sent them to my man Christian down in VA. But those I still keep them because they're cool stuff. My watch boxes, my Hamiltons and my Tussauds, and those are the watches inside the spinner boxes. All right, now back at it. Well, there's the samples. And this is all my ouds that my man Christian turned me on to. Okay? Ouds. Christian turned me on to besides a couple. My samples. And this ain't even nowhere near how many samples I have, but those are ones that I organized and made them look really pretty. All right, so we down. So let's come down to cage number 1, which is the right cage. And I don't have any light, so it is what it is, okay? All right, so here we have the Clive Christians there, which is woman's X, man's V, man's E. Then we have over here, we have the agonist, which I should get another one of those, but we're going to go with odd numbers on those. I'm not buying another Clive Christian, and I might buy another agonist if I find the one I really want. I really want the oud piece, but may not. Back there is how I first got into geared off. My sample kits, you can't even get these anymore. Those are my sample kits back there, as you can see. This is the Oud Stars kit. This is the Shooting Stars kit back there. And there's the Oud Stars kit back there. And they come in a nice box. I got those when I first got into the game. I was in the geared off early in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. You got the geared offs back there. I don't want to go through all the names, but those are geared offs. And those are old bottle geared offs, originals. And here I have a collector piece right here by Guerlain called La Plus Belle de Mauvais, with the sprayer that don't work. But it's cool to have. I just wanted that up there because it was real cool to have that. And that's a collector's piece. And that's the box right there that it goes in. All right, then we have Tuscan. We have Tansy D's pieces. 2 can of rods. My man A to the Deuce sent me one. And then, of course, we got, yeah, Corner Barcelona. Second cage, I'm going to get a chair so when I got to sit down. Let me bring my chair over here. Let me bring this chair. It sits lower, I think. And I'm dropping my boxes. Let me clean this whole place up, too. See if this reaches over here. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Hold on, y'all. Be patient with me. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm gonna bring the chair over here so I have to keep bending down. There we go. And here my second one right here is, as you can see, I got 2 Atkinsons back there. Ooh Saves the Queen and Her Majesty the Ood is back. Ooh Saves the King and His Majesty the Ood is back there. And we got the Gate Memories right there. That's some good juice right there. All these are good juices. The Atkinsons really don't last that long, but the Gate Memory piece, oh man, that blueberry and all kinds of stuff in there. Black currant, red currant, such a beautiful fragrance. The Gate Memories. Then we have, of course, y'all know I like my. Then we have the 6, you know what I mean, right there, Rehab and Atomic Rose and all that good stuff. And then here we have the 80s. So I want to put a lot of blend in there because the bottles are just beautiful. So it's the 80s juice, the Initio juice, the Lubin juice, the Atkinson juice, and 1 Gate Memories juice. Okay? With a can of rye bottle by there. With the can of rye being up here, right? The box is down there. Who cares? Down here we have Sods. We have, of course, some Armani Preves. Let me bring them up a little bit. Make it look real cool. Some Armani Preves down there. And you see all the Manceras back there. Like 7 Manceras. Had to make them look like there was an arrow. And then we got the Calamont back there with the 2 boxes. And we got 2 1920s up there. How's your boy? That's a vanilla joint. And that's Ventonel. Then we come down here. And man, it's got a lot of bottle everything. Okay? That's what the light, you really can't see it. And this is my cage number 2. And basically, I see everybody done fell off. It's cool. Because I'm just making a video anyway. I was going to pre-record it anyway, really. I really didn't want to do this live, but it didn't work out pre-recorded. But here, as you see, I got my Joe Malone's up there. We're going to go check that out right now. Check out the new ones. Got some Joe Malone's back there in the back. Some 50 mils. Those are 30 mils. Some of those you can't get anymore. And there's the nutmeg and ginger, which you probably can find. Let y'all see how that's how it looks. I'm going to take a picture of these. I'm going to take pictures when I get done doing the video. So here I have my Barretos, my Lalabo, the 2 I just got, Oud, Rain, and Kisses Rain. Okay? All right. Here we have all. We got 4 sprays back there. We got the classic Amber Absolute, Plum Japanese. Got a couple of whatchamacallits back there. Tuscan Leather and Tobacco Vanille in the big boys. And then we have here, you can't get those anymore. I mean, when I first bought those from Bloomingdale's, man, I should have bought 20 of them. Sahara Noir. And you got your black orchids as we zoom out. Third level, we have some, yeah, I mean, we got a couple of Maison Francis Kirkjohn, APLS, Absolute Pour Soir, and of course, Grand Soir. And then we have, of course, you know them babies right there, Wilhelm Perfume, Smoke Show, Mango Skin, and Eau de Fer. Then back we have some Tiziana Terenzis. We have some Fragrance Kitchens back there. Youth Memories and In Love. A couple of Future Secrets by Maja Bakali. And back in the back, there's a couple of bottles that don't have much in them. Harriet, and I don't know what the other one is. Harriet and something, Leighton. And then we got, yeah, those 2 back there. The bottles. Mixed ragtag, a little bit, everything down there. Canali, can't get that anymore. That's classic. Can't get that Canali. I ain't try it. Not gonna find it. Last and final, so I can get up out of here. It's cage 3. And this cage is kind of a cool cage because I got all my smaller bottles in here. Supposedly it started out just my 30 ml bottles, but then it ended up, you know, I had to put the 50 ml Orto Parisis in with the right there with the Nasamatos. So I put them up in there, so they 50s. Everything else is smaller. We got the little small Frederick Malls there. Then we got them pieces up there. We got Galavant, we got Immortel by Jerry Lucas. And back there in the back is Baruda. That's let's see if we can focus. That's a tuberose piece. Right there, them angels right there, you can't even get those anymore. I'm glad I bought two. And those are called Pure Defragrance or leather. Like, leather, whatever they call them, blah, 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 leather, this leather, pure leather. These smoke those. So if you can find these bottles right here, you better get them. It's going to be rare, though, if you try to find them. Again, Nasa Amatos and Orto Parisis. We got Sedell, which I wore the other day. The butterscotch leather. And we got Homegirl here, DHS, of Vanilla Bourbon Intense. And another hashtag. Then we got Bliss here. We got Andy Towers. I got those from Perfumology that I picked up. Those are chocolates. Nobel 1942. And here we have, I'm waiting for Ava's to get here so to make it 4, which is the Eldo 30s. So she's sending me you or somebody who like you. So I'm waiting to get that up in there so to be complete. Coming out here, we have, of course, Alexander's J. Here we have Vani Zafir Aoud. And there we have Iris Violet. Man, I gotta wear that again. That's so good. Iris Violet, man. That iris in there is pretty nice. It's chemical, but it's still good. Here we have my 3 Andy Towers. I'm looking to get another one. I was about to go down there and get the day, but the street is blocked off, so we're not gonna get it. That's my Andy Towers. Most of these you can say is kind of like Perfumology. Even though I had a lot of imaginary authors before I met Perfumology, still Andy Tower, Perfumology, and of course 4162's London, Perfumology. And then we have a Shea and Blue, a Salt Caramel. I gotta get that. No, that's Oud Leaf. I gotta get Salt Caramel though. I gotta get that. Then way in the back we got La Vanilla, and we have, of course, you know who she is, Naomi Goodsir, Cure Valores. Coming down to the third shelf, and really it should be up instead of being down here, but not anymore. So here we have, you know what those are, Histoires des Parfums, Van Cleef & Arpels, of course, Montals. Then we got some Intelliers back there. And then we have, of course, the On Watch. All right. And then last but not least, we got a mixed bag down here, a little bit of everything, but good juice down here. Good juice. Got the Atkinses. We got House of Sillage. We got my favorite down there, Sagami, by Alta Fumo, Pafumo. Believe it or not, there's a couple Creeds down there. And some Guerlains and a mixture of grab bag down there. Even that bad boy right there, Demeter, which is cannabis. So that's my cage. That's my cage, and hope y'all enjoyed the tour of my cage. So now we're gonna just wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna take my cover here while y'all, it's the joint on right. Hold on, messed up. Ready to throw the cover up on it. So what y'all doing today? Hope y'all smelling good. Quick, I'm gonna get back in the crib and probably hang out at open mic night tonight and do some singing. Last time my throat was scratchy, like I don't know what. Oh man, it was ridiculous. I had a scratchy throat. I had a scratchy throat last night, but I wasn't singing though. So, Rogers Leather Flow. How's it, boy? And as you can see, the cage is now covered. Ain't nothing popping off on the pop off. That's it. Samples. Christian from VA. Oops. That's it. And don't forget, we got the juices. We can talk about the juices. And that's what we got. All right. So I'm out. Bounce. Know what I mean? This is the main room right here. It's the master bed where we get mastered on. And so you got the cage up in here. We got the closet, all that stuff. Don't worry about that. It's out. Hey, man, talk to y'all later. I'll hook up with y'all at Bloomingdale's. And we'll check out those fragrances there, all right? Talk to you later. 100. Bye.